question often asked of me is what I think of art. Is it something random or from deep within the heart? I have seen all manner of things, stood both high and low. Art that stays the same, art you can pick up and go. Art should cause an emotion, whether it be love or hate. Be it a beautiful landscape or a sheep's head on a gate. But if it's something that you love or something you might deride, art is simply that from within, wrought by the artist outside. Those few words are based on a statement made by an artist and friend, Mr. Ian Fleming, who's here in the room this evening. And it kind of sums up for me what art should be about. If you look at a piece of art, what you see here in the room this evening is not just a finished piece on a stand or a sculpture. But it's a process, and it's a process of hours or days or weeks or months of love and hate, of frustration and anger and joy and happiness, and never knowing when to stop painting or making art. That when that piece is finished is probably the most difficult thing to make. So just bear in mind that what you see here on the stands this evening is not just an exhibition this evening, but it's a huge effort made by a lot of people to bring you this evening what I think is an absolutely wonderful display. And I'd like to thank all the artists for putting in such a humongous effort here this evening. Just to thank a few people, I'd like to thank Fingal County Council, CEO Paul Reid, for helping us put this together, to Rory Byrne and his team in Fingal Arts Office. It's my first time interacting with Fingal County Council for a project, and I'd have to say that as a process, they were absolutely fantastic. They, at every turn, they were at the end of the phone or at the end of the email. Any questions or anything to do with the whole application process, they were extremely helpful and they made it go very smoothly. And if this is what the whole process is about, generally speaking, I'd be very happy to work with them forever. I'd like to give you a little bit of a round of applause for it. This to me was a community event. It's a community of Fingal artists. It's a community brought together by this event. And part of that community are the local businesses that also contributed to the running of this show this weekend. Without their help, along with Fingal County Council, this event wouldn't happen. It does take quite a bit of time and effort and money to put a show like this on. And without the contribution of those people, it certainly wouldn't have happened this weekend without their help. So there is a list of sponsors over here on the board beside me, and being from the area, I would like to ask you that if you are looking for goods or services, please always look within your community first before going outside, because without community and without that community spirit, we really don't have a whole lot left to build on. I'd like to just thank the hotel here as well for putting on a lovely show, lovely spread and wine and stuff. For Daniel and Amy who volunteered to do the wine over there. For Brendan Corbally, who's not here unfortunately, and Jerry Butcherley, who helped me make all the frames here. These frames are all going into storage after the show, and they're going to be made available to any artist for future shows, whether it be a group show or individual show. So they're going to be a permanent available for free. And lastly, of course, I'd like to thank Paul Hughes, who did a lot of the admin work on this. She was very good. Thank you for her patience and putting up with my moods over the last few weeks. I hope you enjoy the evening. I hope you'll let your friends know that the show is open all weekend. It's open from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And I hope you have a glass of wine and a lovely evening. Thank you very much.